Believers, as the followers of Christ, it is our duty, or better said, it is our obligation to shut down violence here on earth and to have the spiritual power which overrules physical power to do it. If we don't do it, who is going to do it? I know that the full eradication and removal of evil will happen when Christ returns. We know that. But Christ didn't say, go into your house, stay there, avoid the outside world, go to meetings every Sunday, and let life pass you by. If there is abuse in the community, it's none of your business. Let it happen. People have the reasons for what they're doing. They have their privacy, their private lives, their boundaries. You have to validate them, even if it causes harm. And when bad is done to you, allow yourself to be abused. And in some cases, you're allowed to use violence back, just to be relieved. That's what those pagan churches are telling us, but God never told us to do that. The pitch of my voice went a bit high a few seconds ago. That happens when I'm quite shocked and excited at the same time. Excited because this motivates me to keep making videos for you and to inform you. Shocked that we believers have put up with Satan's bullshit for so long. Way too long. Listen, believers. I do not tell you to physically jump into every situation. That's physically dangerous and that won't benefit anyone. But I also do not promote that you are just avoiding all difficulties just to be left alone. Look, if you're a small child or if you're in a very, very vulnerable position financially and physically, then I can understand that you avoid things. And nobody can blame you. But there comes a point in your existence in this body that you need to think, hold on a minute, cut it out with the avoiding, cut it out with the seeking relief, cut it out with fighting. It's time to operate in real life solutions. Pagans don't have real life solutions. They only have extended relief. We believers, we are able to bring real life solutions that will last for generations. That is what believers did in the first 3 centuries after Christ was resurrected. And they succeeded in shutting down the whole world system. And since then, Satan has been the hostage of believers. Yes, the demonic realm is the hostage of believers. They need us to continue their filth on the earth. So, cut it out with seeing Satan as this big tyrant with so many tricks and so much intelligence that we are no match to him. Now, when it comes to tricking people, we are no match because he's been tricking people for thousands of years. That's true. But he is a defeated foe. He is a hostage. And collectively, us all believers together, we decide how far Satan can go on the earth with our species. So, I don't want to hear anything of how great Satan is in my comment section. Because if you do, I'll block you, straight up. I don't want to hear any dumping either. I don't want to read any dumping. Because you're blocked also. I want us to begin to walk in real life solutions as God intended us to do all along. So, it's our responsibility and our obligation to shut down violence. If the reprobates resist our influence, they're bringing damnation on themselves. Because we are the higher powers appointed by the Most High to manage the earth on His behalf. So we as believers, spiritually, we are above all the governments and all the authorities of the world. We get along with them for practical things, when it comes to taxes, when it comes to traffic signs and all of that. But that's fine, but we are above them. Because we are here to manage the world and to shut down violence. So we are the supervisors of the human species, we as believers. And when the world resists our influence or even attacks our power, it will backfire on them, and by doing that, they're enabling predators to devour them. So they will get it on them if they do that. That's what Romans chapter 13 really means. So, walk by faith. Please be at peace.